So yeah, we back, baby. Hey, welcome back to the hashtag iAMWHOiAM podcast. This is episode 50. Man, this is episode 50. So usually when I start the podcast, I give like a who wore number 50 in different sports and stuff. And so I got two, man. I'm torn for episode 50, man. Episode 50, man, you got David Robinson for the San Antonio Spurs, and then you got Mike Singletary for the Chicago Bears.
Ooh, it's hard to pass up Singletary, though. Crazy eyes.
Oh, man. Singletary said, I can't win with him. Even as a coach, he had that same intensity.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Crazy. But so quick story about my guest, right? So as everybody may know that knows me, knows I am a bodybuilding enthusiast, man. I love bodybuilding. And, man, I was having trouble with my legs, man. I couldn't get my legs to grow, man. No matter what I did, no matter what I ate, no matter how many reps, how many sets, no matter what I did, I could not get any growth, any progress, right? And so, you know me, I see the guy with the biggest legs in the gym. I'm like, hey, man, how you get them legs? And he's like, well, you know, I'll be here Sunday doing legs. Let's do them. So when I tell you me and this guy make an awesome duo because I'm crazy, he's crazier, and we went nuts on legs. I mean, I may put a picture up of the progress I made, man. I started wearing little shorts. I mean, my legs were popping, man. They were getting they grew a lot, man. They grew a lot. But I said all that to say, man, this is a really special guest, man, for episode 50, man. This is a milestone for me. I'm really excited because I thought I would quit, man. And that's the whole purpose of this podcast is whatever you want to do. If you want to do it, just do it.
Oh, yeah.
Just do it. Stick your toe in there, dive in there, try it. If it don't work, get out the pool.
Don't worry about what anybody else says.
Nobody. But introduce yourself to the people, sir, if you don't mind. I'm
Dave Donaldson.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Dave Donaldson, man. And Dave Donaldson, if you may not know, he is a bodybuilder currently, but he used to be a professional wrestler. Which blew my mind when I met him. Because when I met him, you see him now all lean, jack, cut. When I met you, was you about
Probably about 250.
250?
Originally.
Solid, big,
but not as big as I thought I was. When I entered the world of bodybuilding, I found out how big I was not.
Talk to me about that.
I was just eating and training to be big and mean for wrestling.
Yeah.
And, man, it just didn't look right for bodybuilding. Stripped it off.
That's funny because I tell people all the time, man, don't let them clothes fool you. You see a lot of guys walk around the gym and their clothes, they look huge. Hey, it's a whole nother story when them clothes come off. Hey, you better have everything together. But tell me a little bit about your history, Dave. Where you from?
Originally from St. Pete, Florida.
St. Pete, Florida.
Yeah, moved up here about 22 years ago to Alcoa.
Okay.
So I've been here in this area for quite some time. And, love it.
Yeah.
Great place to live. Great place to raise my daughters. Just enjoy being here. Great people. I mean, you and I ended up meeting up and stuff. Yeah. Training, banging in the gym and stuff. Met a lot of good guys for that.
Yes, sir.
Over the years here.
Yes, sir. So you went to Florida, and then so where did you play any sports in high school?
I played football mainly.
Okay.
Did a little bit of wrestling in high school.
Okay.
Went to college, played football at Troy State.
Oh, Troy, Alabama.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh, it's Troy now, not Troy State anymore.
Yes, sir.
But then kind of moved into life and just started living life and got my opportunity to break into pro wrestling.
So talk to me about that. How does that opportunity present itself?
At the time, I had a roofing company and a construction company. And in the warehouse next door, Al Costello, one of the Fabulous Kangaroos from the 50s, 60s, 70s, I mean, he was a big-time star, opened up a training center. And I started talking to him, and he invited me to come in and train with him some.
Oh, nice.
And he was one of the real craftsmen in wrestling.
Gotcha.
Trained I mean, he taught you everything about it.
Right.
Didn't just kind of half-ass train you and send you out there to go learn the hard way. He really taught you, perfected the craft. It really gave me a good start in it. With that going on, moved into it. And, I mean, growing up, I loved pro wrestling. It was a dream. Get to do that someday.
Yes, sir.
I actually got to do it and live out a dream.
Wow.
You know, I had 3 buddies in high school, and we would skip school, go watch TV tapings and stuff for pro wrestling.
Uh-huh.
And then Tuesday nights we'd do what's called R&R. Sonny's Barbecue had ribs, all you can eat.
I love some all you can eat
We'd go and hit all you can eat ribs, and then go to wrestling. So, but then, like I said, I got to live out a childhood dream.
Yeah.
I actually got out there and been in the ring with many of the big stars.
So you told me with Stud, big diamond Stud. What was the dude with the white pants with the 3 stars on the side? You remember what I'm talking about? Right before Arn Anderson, I think he had the blonde kind of curled mullet.
Big John Stud.
Big John Stud. Didn't you say that?
I never got to work with him.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, Arn Anderson and stuff. I've met him.
Okay.
Been in the same locker room with Ric Flair, stuff like that. Yeah. Never got the opportunity to work him. But like Hacksaw Jim Duggan,
wow.
Greg Valentine. Hercules Hernandez. I mean, a lot of big names.
Yeah.
And the other thing is guys that I idolized growing up. Got a chance to get in the ring and work with them and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little starstruck at first, and
that's what's up.
But yeah, but it was really good.
Yeah.
Got some pushes and some independent stuff. Worked many different gimmicks in it. Probably the funnest one was the Turbinators.
Ooh.
Partner and I were Middle Eastern gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
We'd end up with a police escort out of town after the show and stuff, and get us to the interstate and said, "Don't stop till you hit Knoxville." Good show.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, stuff like that. It was great. What an opportunity in life.
Yeah. So where were you living at this time when you were wrestling?
I started down in Florida.
Okay.
I was living down there.
Because I saw Hulk Hogan in Florida. When I lived in Orlando, we ran into him at the mall.
Yeah. Actually, in the area where I was living, St. Pete area, there's a lot of major stars live in that area.
Gotcha.
Tampa International Airport's a real good airport for the guys that fly in and out of. So a lot of them are based right there in that area.
Gotcha.
So, and actually my construction company, I did work for Randy Savage and stuff.
Oh, the Macho Man.
Yeah. He had a condo. His mom and dad took it over. Took a room that was probably about 24 by 15, turned into a closet for all his outfits.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they saved everything he ever had.
Yeah.
So all those crazy outfits, the cowboy hats with the glasses and stuff. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But yeah, got to know his mom and dad real good too. Good people.
Yeah.
So.
Man, so I know you were talking to me a while ago about like your experience like on the West Coast at Gold's Gym, the Mecca. Tell me, I know you got some stories about that.
My daughter was out in the Navy at the time.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then all 3 of my daughters are service connected, but they were out in Southern California. And Kirsten, the one you've seen me train with before,
yes, sir.
I just told her, I said, "Hey, I don't know when I'm going to get a chance again. I'm going to Venice Golds."
Right.
I said, "You want to go?" And she's like, "Oh, yeah." So, we got a chance to go there, and it was something else. I mean, some of the equipment there is still chain drive Nautilus, and it's like, man, that's the stuff that Arnold Schwarzenegger was probably working out on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's old stuff.
Yeah.
And getting to train on that, and then, man, guys, they're the cartoon characters.
Yeah.
They're bigger. Oh, God, monsters.
For real.
Yeah.
With little waist too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
It was ridiculous.
Wow.
But some big guys and stuff. And I mean, it inspires you, pushes you harder. It's like, it's like you're saying about the legs. that guy has some serious arms. I want to see how he gets them.
Yeah.
And then we were training legs that day.
Okay, yeah.
And then in the rack next to us, there was a black guy in dreads. He was coaching 3 women.
Okay.
They're training legs also.
Right.
And then he stopped and brought them over to watch Kirsten when she was doing her squats and stuff, about her form and stuff, and said, watch, she's got perfect form. This is how you need to do it. Started talking to him and stuff. Cool guy.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's cool. You're over here training with your daughter and stuff. I train with my daughter. She's like 14.
Right.
Train with her often and stuff like that. I didn't realize it was Charles Glass.
Wow.
I had no idea who
Charles Glass. The Charles Glass.
Yeah, the Charles Glass. Sitting there to compliment my daughter on her form and how she's training and stuff.
Wow.
Just shooting the breeze and stuff.
Man, that's crazy.
And it's like, man, if I would have known, I would have got a picture with
him.
Right. But yeah, it's like, afterwards, told some people what happened. I was talking to one guy, Bino Wallace. He's in the bodybuilding here.
Yeah.
Telling him about the experience. He said, "Was the guy's name Charles?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "That was Charles Glass." So okay.
Yeah.
He said, "The trainer of trainers."
Oh yeah.
It's like, well, I had no idea.
Right.
Then I looked him up, and it's like, oh man,
beast.
Yeah.
Beast.
He's got some great training stuff out there online and stuff.
Yeah.
And I watch it and try to learn. Still trying to build.
Yeah, he's all about angles and positions. He's not real big into heavy loads, but he's really into like angles. But I say that, but I was watching some old Flex Wheeler videos. And he had him pushing some heavy loads.
Flex was a beast, though.
Yeah, he was.
He's one of the all-time greats.
So if you had to pick a top 5 bodybuilders of all time, who you got in order?
Man.
Tough one. I already
know. That is. There's so many good ones in different eras, too.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, it's changed up in eras.
Yeah.
Because, Flex Wheeler aesthetically. He was one of the best, but you go all the way back to the beginning with Sergio Oliva.
Right.
He had
I saw a picture of him.
Big muscle bellies with his tiny joints.
Man, I saw a picture of him in like a collared shirt, and the arms is busting the sleeves, man, and he's shooting pool. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and then you get somebody like Frank Zane competing at 185 pounds, and you got guys that are monsters that are like 100 pounds more competing today. That aesthetically are not what he was. He was perfectly
he
sculpted.
Was big, round, and
but only like 185 pounds.
Man,
It's crazy to think of
Yeah.
what these guys are now.
Right.
Although I do like to see that it's kind of shifting back away from the bubble gut and stuff.
Yeah. I like them.
Brandon Curry winning. Yeah. Brandon looked great.
You think so? So I'm not gonna let you get away from my question, but do you think he would have beat Sean Roden, Sean Roden versus Brandon Curry last year?
It would have been tough, especially with him being the returning champion. But it would have given him a good run.
Yeah,
I would like to see them side by side.
Right.
Because really they got away from the bubble gut with Sean Roden.
Mm-hmm.
He had that tapered waist. just aesthetically pleasing.
Right.
And then Brandon Curry, he's been working hard, coming on for years now.
Yeah.
And then, the difference he's made in his legs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where it made a difference.
He's gonna have to bring him way up though with Phil Heath coming back.
Yeah,
he's going to bring. Him
this next Olympia is going to be interesting.
Yeah, he's going to have to just let go of arms and train legs. He's going to have to do it. But top 5, what you think?
Oh, you're not letting me get away from that.
No.
Man,
and it's strictly an eye test. It's not.
That's all we get on stage. We're not crossing a finish line.
Right. There's even no rules. Like there's no
we're putting our hands in the judges.
Yeah,
and we got to accept whatever the outcome is.
Right.
And that's where all this controversy comes with what's happened over the years with different Olympia finishes and all that, because everybody has they think somebody else should have won.
Oh yeah. Everybody.
But you're not crossing the finish line. It's in the judge's hands. You got to accept it.
Right.
So it's all. Whatever Ronnie Coleman's got to be in the top 5.
Got to be.
He's just ridiculous.
Got to be.
And throw Dexter Jackson in there.
Gotta be, yeah.
I mean, 28 championships, still over 50 years old, and still doing it. I mean, he's going to be on Olympia stage. What, he's 50?
Yeah.
This year?
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You got to put him in the top 5.
Gotta be.
You know, Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler, okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's got to be in there. And you got to throw Arnold in there just because.
Yeah. So is it Phil Heath or Flex Wheeler then?
Ooh.
That's got to be the last one. Because I'll tell you this, man.
That's man.
Flex Wheeler at his best, Phil Heath at his best. Who wins?
I'm still Flex.
You think so?
I'm still Flex. I would like to see him side by side.
I would too. Yeah, I would too.
I like Flex.
Yeah, Phil Heath in 2013 or was it 14? The year he came out and the judges like, go home back. You too much for him, and he didn't even have to pose against him. He just was.
Before he started chasing Rami.
Yeah.
A big Rami for the size.
Yeah.
He was a lot better.
Yeah, he was.
When he started playing the size game, he kind of went down in my opinion.
No, I'm with you.
But it's like I said, it's all skeptical. I mean,
yeah.
What do you like?
Apples and oranges.
Yeah.
No grapes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just it's tough.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we didn't mention Dorian Yates.
Yeah.
He just had that granite look.
His back, man. His legs, his calves. Dorian Yates was a beast, and then you got. I mean, heck, a lot of people forget about Sean Ray. He just had bad timing.
Yeah.
Sean Ray was like a perfected version, I think, of Frank Zane.
Yeah.
Real small, lightweight, but big and bubbly.
Yeah. His mouth too.
Yeah,
his mouth was big.
Yeah, his mouth was big. So,
but good. Yeah. He's a good one. Lee Haney. Look at how long
Lee Haney's in my top 5. Yeah,
look at how long he hung around.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
If you start thinking about more, you're going to shuffle around your top 5. How many times?
Yeah, no doubt. So how old are you?
54.
54. And how long you been bodybuilding competitively?
4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah, I waited till I was 50 to start this craziness.
So talk to me about bodybuilding at 50, because the big excuses you hear is I'm tired, or I don't have time, or I'm too old to move all them weights and all them reps and blah blah blah.
What'd you start with though? Excuses.
Well, I know there's excuses.
But I'm saying you said it.
Right,
it's excuses.
Okay. Is that what it is?
Get them out of the way.
Wow.
Get the excuse out of
So
the way.
talk to me about, I guess the bad days then. So, when you're tired, defeated, and you worked all day, and you just want to chill.
Mm-hmm. You eat and you go to the gym.
That's what's up.
What's up. I don't miss.
No, I know you don't. Yeah.
So, I mean, I get up 4 o'clock in the morning, get to the gym, train. Get up right now with where I'm at. I'm just out of competition, actually trying to bulk up. So I'm trying to get something to eat before I go to the gym too.
Oh, so you eat in the morning?
Yeah, eat in the morning before I go to the gym. So trying to get something, egg whites, oatmeal, some almond butter. Get a good balance of carbs, fat, and protein. Get the body going. Got to have that fuel. Because right now I'm at a point where I'm trying to put some size back on.
Gotcha.
Because I just competed in the competition. I took 4th, which was moving up from what I have done before, but I don't want to be 4th again. I did the best I've done so far.
Right.
And Masters 50 is a stacked class. I mean, you got guys that have been doing it for 30 years.
Wow.
They know their bodies.
Yeah.
And they're doing all the things right. So it's tough.
Yeah.
I've continually moved up. I've done my last 4th competition this about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Took 4th. Keep creeping up. I don't want to be 4th again. I want to put some size on.
Yeah.
3rd or better now.
Okay.
Always got to be moving up.
Oh yeah.
Looking at my pictures, comparing them. I've been leaning out a little bit better, getting some size on, learning my body better.
Right.
Training with you, that intensity, and I've got a training partner that I'm steady with right now.
Okay.
Which I'm trying to encourage you to join us.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, it'd be over the top with the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Just another loose screw in that mix would just Yeah.
Yeah, we be going nuts, man. All kind of crazy stuff.
Greg's good. You'd love it.
So let's start from the beginning though. So you walking around the gym. I watched you walking around the gym, big, huge.
Mm-hmm.
What made you decide to take that leap into the health and fitness lifestyle?
Walk around big and huge, lethargic, being tired.
Oh.
Yeah, feeling the taxing on the heart and stuff.
Gotcha.
You know, I was, I mean, I let myself go a little bit. I got about 270 pounds.
Wow.
And I was like, man, I got to make a change.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do something serious here. And I was fortunate that 270 pounds on me didn't look just
you looked
fat.
You looked impressive, man.
Yeah, but it was taxing. And actually, when I was out in California, my daughters were out there. We went on a hike, and we're hiking up this mountain. And I had to have them stop a couple times because I felt I was going to have a heart attack carrying all that weight up the mountain.
Oh,
and I used to them having to keep up with me. Well, that was embarrassing.
Right.
It was a gut check. It was time to do something different.
Yeah.
And Kirsten, my middle daughter, she had just she competed a couple times out in California. And I was like, what do you think about me competing? And she's trained nutritionist and certified for training and stuff. And she was getting out at the time. She said, well, when I get home, I'm going to train you. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. So she's the one that kind of kickstarted me back to getting into the bodybuilding.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
That there. And then just starting into it. If you're a competitive person, which I know you are, just like I am,
no doubt.
It's the ultimate competition because you are competing with yourself.
Yeah, and you can never beat him.
Yeah,
never.
Well, every morning you get up and you look in the mirror. That's the ultimate competitor.
Yeah,
that's either going to make you or break you that day.
Right.
You know, so you dig down deep, get that nutrition right, go out there and push those extra reps out, squeeze them out, make it hurt.
Yeah.
And know that you're growing. And know that you're getting bigger. And the other thing is, the other challenge, people say you can't put on muscle after 50. Well, actually, after 40.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
You don't need all the drugs and the stupid shit to do it.
Yeah.
You need to get right on your diet and your training. And throw some rest in there, too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I get a lot of rest.
You got to get some rest in there. You got to recover. But yeah, I mean, you get on it right. And another thing that's helped me out a lot is getting a good coach. Help me with my nutrition, take my head out of that. Because, I mean, it's easy to sidetrack yourself.
Right.
You know, get in your own head. You know, it's like, man, I'm fat. I need to do something. Next thing you know, you're depleting yourself and sucking away your muscle. Because you got your calories down too low. You're not fueling your body right. Your body starts eating itself.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. I mean, guy here local, Jason Akers, I've told you about him.
Yeah, he's the guy with the big quads, ain't he?
Oh, yeah. He's got some big wheels.
Yeah.
But good guy. Good guy. Knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Good coach. You know, if you're going to get a coach, get somebody that responds to you when you text them. When you tell them, hey, something's not right, they want to know what's not right.
Gotcha.
They make a change in your diet, whatever they got to do. They listen to you, learn from what you're doing. Right. Because this was the second competition I did with him, and I mean he's getting me dialed in.
Yeah.
Because I mean you saw the pictures.
It's like night and day. Yeah, it's like night and day. Yeah, it ain't.
I got deep into the fat this time. Got it down.
Yeah.
Probably somewhere around 9% body fat or so.
Right.
So when I get down to about 5, though, it's going to be on.
Yeah.
Get those striated glutes and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. A nasty old man with abs and striated glutes.
Hey, you be trouble. You be trouble.
You know what it's about.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. I mean, so is that something that is just? So what would you credit the motivation to get started even doing this and to continue doing it after 4 shows, 4 years, over and over, getting big, getting small, getting big and small, watching what you eat, not going out, not living the lifestyle, just staying focused on the goal. What would you credit the motivation for that to?
Love of competition.
So that's what it is.
Yeah. I would say that's the biggest motivation is love of competition.
Wow.
Because, I mean, I've been a competitive person all my life in the sports and different stuff.
Right.
I'm not wrestling anymore. Don't have the outlet there. You know, football's long gone.
Oh,
I just got the injuries from that. But the love of competition, you know, and then the other thing is, like you're saying, I mean, just the dedication and selfishness of it. You know, you got to watch who you surround yourself with because it affects everybody in your life. You know, I'm fortunate now that I have a great girlfriend that's been supportive, been through 2 preps with me, which, I mean, it's hell to survive.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, and she's been very supportive and stuff. And I'm fortunate with that. And that's helped. I mean, just having the right people around you, being supportive. I mean, I'm sure you've experienced it.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
But I've always had the same lady with me through all the preps, you know, give or take. And it's, you know, it's definitely got to be. I tell you what, me personally, I try to get up and train while they're asleep, so that way that part of it they don't have to deal with.
But still with the diet and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the discipline of it.
Right. And luckily, I got to go to work every day, so they don't even have to deal with that 5 days a week. You know, they only getting probably one meal, 2 meals.
And she wants to sit down and have dinner with you. It's like, sorry, babe.
I
can't do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can sit at the table with the wife and kids and drink a bottle of water and while they're eating big plates of spaghetti and stuff.
I've been there.
Yeah, but you got to have that discipline.
Yeah. I've been there.
You know, and just that understanding though of, hey, this is what I'm doing. Don't want it to affect you, keep you from enjoying what you want to do, but at the same time, you know, try to keep it all copacetic. Yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I mean, having the right people around you is awesome.
That's awesome. So the competition.
Yes.
Back to that. So you said you get up at 4.
Yeah.
You get a meal in. Mm-hmm. So you drive in 20 minutes to the gym? 30 minutes?
Yeah. By the time I get my bag together and get up there and stuff, about 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And this is every day?
Every day.
Well,
5 days a week.
5 days a week, yeah.
And then, Saturday, Sunday, I train here locally.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So when you hear people say, I don't have time, what does that mean to you?
It's just an excuse.
Is that what it is?
It's an excuse.
Is that what it is?
You make time.
For stuff you want to do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on how dedicated you are. You know, they find time to go out to a bar and drink.
Right.
They find time to go out and gorge themselves on bad food.
Oh yeah.
They find time to sit there in front of the TV eating.
Man, it's funny with that quarantine, man. I was eating nothing but junk food and I was watching TV, and it was great. And I was like, I could see how you could get lost in that.
Living the couch potato life.
Man, it was dope, man. I was eating cookies and. I mean, I still eat cookies, you know. I ain't like I don't eat cookies. I can turn it on and off like that, you know. But I mean, I was really.
You're still a little younger. You got a little more metabolism
going. A little bit. I'm creeping. But it was great, man. Just turn on the TV, eat whatever. Don't have to eat all the time. I mean, it was great, and my body responded. I feel like I filled out. So man, I get how you could get used to it. But at the same time, man, I'm like you, man. I'm really competitive, man. I want to be the best I can. I want to use every day to try to improve from yesterday. I don't want to be one of them guys talking about just all I got is old stories about what I used to do. I want to tell you about what I'm doing now.
I don't want to talk about glory days.
Yeah, I want to talk about what we're working on right now.
We don't want to talk about glory days. We're going to make them.
Right, yeah.
Keep making them.
Yeah, So what's your goals moving forward after this 4th show? I mean, what's next? What's next?
Well, like I said, I want to keep moving up. I placed 4th this time. I'm going to take off 2021.
Okay.
Concentrate on getting some more size on.
Okay.
Try to get my upper body to catch up with my legs.
Yeah.
I mean, you said it.
Yeah,
you said
it.
Yeah. I'm a little off because of that. It's not aesthetically pleasing.
Okay.
If I get my upper body a little more proportionate, I mean, if I can pop on 5 pounds or whatever in about a year and a half.
Oh yeah.
Maybe get a little bit more if I really get it dialed in.
Yeah.
But being realistic about it. But I mean, 5 pounds of muscle looks.
Yeah,
if it's in the right place, it looks good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I'm not going to slow down the legs either.
No, don't slow down.
But work on that, and then I wanted to see what I could do in 2022.
Okay.
Ultimately, I'd like to be able to compete at a national level.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man, I want to move up in the ranks here. And who knows? It might be when I'm 60.
Hey.
Move into Master 60s.
But at a national level.
Yeah. See what I could do.
Excuse me.
The herd thins out a little bit when you get up there.
Hey, I hear that.
So, but yeah, I mean, but I want to. Ultimately, I want to be training 20 years from now.
The same way.
Yeah.
Same style.
Oh yeah. Well, train hard.
Well,
that's what I know.
And like I used to always tell you, that's you. I mean, you who I want to be when I'm your age. I want to be still training just as hard, balls to the wall, no days off. Just pushing it every day. So I admire you, man. I
appreciate it.
But
I mean, you got the same work ethic. You can do it.
Oh yeah, man. We gonna keep rolling. We gonna keep rolling for sure, man. So we talking about these leg days we used to have. Tell them a little bit about, because I try to explain it to people when they think I'm BSing them. So talk to me a little bit about them leg days, man. Them battles we used to have.
The volume. I mean, it's about volume.
Is that what it's about?
Yeah. I mean, with a little bit of weight in there. I mean, throw 135 on there and just go, and keep going until you can't go. Then throw 2 more plates on there, 225. Do it again. When you're hitting 20 reps or better.
Yeah, easy.
Then we maybe throw a quarter on each side to 275 and do it again.
Ooh.
Get up about 20 reps. And we'll keep doing it. Work our way all the way up to 405.
Ooh.
I mean,
we're doing
8 to 8
yeah.
to 12, 8 to 12, whatever we can get that day. Yeah. And then go hit the leg press.
What? And it's still high, still 20s and 20s are better.
It was sets to 36.
Yeah. Because you do the change. Yeah.
12 high and outside, bring it in down low and inside. Do another 12, and then hit it neutral and hit another 12. Wow. So that's a set of 36.
Wow. Yeah, we killed it, and then we hit that little machine thing
with no weight.
And
with no weight, but man, it was scream. Yeah, that machine's something else.
I tried to get that machine.
Did you?
I tried. I begged him. I said, "Man, I'll pay for it. Whatever we need to do."
What they do with it?
It's in Oak Ridge, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah.
That was a good machine.
Yeah, I loved it, man. I loved it.
No, hardly any weight on it at all. Just, scream and shake. And of course, with the volume we did before that.
Oh yeah, we didn't need any weight at that point.
And also don't forget we threw in some leg extension, leg curl. And
yeah,
stuff.
I want to say we did lunges, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, occasionally, we did when we were able to.
Yeah.
But yeah, he added up the reps we did. Probably, easily a couple hundred reps on your legs.
Wow.
Each workout, if not more.
Wow.
And that's why I train too. It's more about volume.
Yeah.
Than just throwing on as much weight as you can and try to move it.
Right. Well, I talk to people a lot of times about stuff like that, and it's funny because people get powerlifting, lifting weights, and bodybuilding different. You can be a casual lifter, come in there, train, do your thing, and have a nice physique. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be, competition ready or nothing. Yeah. You're going to have striated glutes or nothing. And then you have a guy that's really strong. He's lifting for power, more 2s, 3s, 6s. Mm-hmm. Strong, but he may not look like much.
No, and eating good.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So you got that guy, and then you got the bodybuilder that, hey, man, what's he doing? He got 10-pound dumbbells. He's curling. What's he over there doing?
Oh,
and he's screaming.
He's not just curling. He's doing it right. He's contracting, squeezing that muscle, getting every ounce of blood in there that you can, and just getting to the point where it feels like it's going to rip through the skin.
Wow. So tell me about that, man, because you come from that background, the big, strong, kind of ego, like, I'm big, I'm the king of the jungle. Talk to me about checking your ego at the door, man.
Oh, man. When I crossed over to the bodybuilding, it was very humbling because I thought I was big.
Yeah.
I used to push a lot of weight, just concentrate on being, like I said, being big and mean for wrestling. You know, and it just if it looked good on TV, that's all that mattered. So I was carrying a considerable amount of body fat. Made sure I hit the tanning bed, kept it nice and tan, and the tan makes the fat look a lot better. Especially on TV.
Right.
Covers it up. And then, of course, I'm not in a little posing trunks either.
Right.
So, unfortunately, like the gimmick we're doing, I actually covered up my legs too. That was my best asset.
Right.
But, like I said, I was just trained to be big, look mean and stuff like that. Then I cross over in the bodybuilding and it's like, I'm not big. You know, it's like you're saying about those guys that train casually that look good.
Yeah.
If they really got into it and realized how much body fat they were carrying and stuff, and realized, no, they don't look that good.
Well,
they look decent, yeah.
Well, in clothes, it's all fun and games.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody got that shirt that fit right, or them pants that fit right, or them, whatever that fit right. Step out of that, come natural.
Yeah. Yeah. As my girlfriend says, little Speedos. So, but yeah, and then get up in front of a bunch of people, a little bit of music playing, and sit there and hit your poses.
Man, that was humbling, man. That's like I was telling you earlier, man. That's kind of the whole reason I started doing this podcast, because I wanted to do it for years, man. I listened to them, I watched them, I studied them, I knew everything. Even with YouTube bodybuilding videos, man, I must have watched them things for 10 years, man. I watched them and studied them and mimicked them and learned them, and I just wouldn't do it. But a lot of that had to do with I don't want to say courage, that's kind of the wrong word, but I wasn't confident enough to put myself out there like that. And so, every time we trained for 3 years, I think, or something like that, or 2 years, a long time. And every time it would get time to do the show, I'd be like, nah, maybe next year. Nah, I'm going to do it next year. I kept saying that. And you kept telling me, just put the date in, put the time in.
Lock it in.
And just lock it in, just do it. And so finally I did that. And once I did it, man, it was like a 100-pound plate got lifted off my back. I was like, wow. I'm not going to die if somebody don't like it, or I'm not going to die if I lose, or, I don't care what nobody thinks if they're pointing and laughing. It doesn't matter.
As long as you put the best you can put out there.
And that's all you can do, man.
Yeah.
That's all you can do, and just live with the results, man.
Oh, yeah.
And put in the work, do the best you can, and live with the results, man.
And look at those pictures and say, man, I got a lot of work to do.
I got a lot of work to do.
do.
And what's crazy is you go back and look
get
at
the
them.
work.
Yeah. If you could give anybody some advice, man, because I know a lot of people out there, and I want you to speak to the older crowd, because I look up to you, man, and I really respect your opinion, and I know a lot of people give up, So if you could give somebody some advice that is kind of want to kickstart, get back into training, or get back into anything, whatever it is, what would you tell them?
It's just like you're saying. Just don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid what anyone else is going to say. Just get out there and do it. Just one step at a time, one day at a time, and keep steady at it and build on it. That's what I've been doing for the last 4 years. I've been building on it.
Yeah.
I've got pictures I can look back and say, hey, I'm still building on it.
Right.
And it's anything that you do, you can just do that. And it's just not being afraid to put yourself out there and do it. And if you want to do something, by God, just do it. Why not?
Yeah. No doubt. So who you got this year in the Olympia, man? Phil, he's coming back. I know it's a little early for an Olympia prediction, but
the problem is with everything that's been going on, we really haven't seen anybody.
That's
to
true.
know what anybody's looking like.
That's true.
I've seen Brandon put a little bit of stuff on. He's looking good right now.
Yes, I saw Bonac too. He put something up.
I haven't seen anything from Bonac.
He still looks crazy.
Hey, he looks crazy. He's overdeveloped.
Yeah, he's a little big. Yeah,
when his glutes tie into his back of his knee, come on.
Yeah.
He's
his back almost touches his glutes, like his lats.
Yeah. He's crazy. He's overdeveloped.
And then Flex Lewis, he's looking stupid too.
Yeah.
He's looking.
Well, that's what he took that time off to do, is come out in this.
And you know his conditioning is going to be on point. Like conditioning has never been an issue.
It's never been an issue for him. I mean, that's why he repeated that 212.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see he made the change.
Right.
And I don't know that he really needs to put on that much more weight to compete with these guys.
No, probably about 5-10 pounds.
Aesthetically, he was he was crazy.
Yeah, about 5-10 pounds. Yeah.
At 212, I mean, 212 is a good division too.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys are tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see the showdown between Brandon and Phil Heath.
And you think Phil, Sean Roden to get the green light to show up?
I haven't heard what his where he's at with his legal stuff. I mean, he made some mistakes or something.
Yeah.
If he's out of it, he's out of it. There's a lot of good guys out there.
Oh yeah. So who you picking if you had to pick?
Kai Green's not doing it though.
Nah, Kai Green, he getting that Hollywood money.
Oh man, he keeps himself in the limelight and stuff.
Yeah.
He's making crazy money doing his crazy stuff, having fun.
Right.
And it's ridiculous that he walks around about 312 pounds, peeled like he is.
Man, for years too.
Yeah,
years.
I mean he stays on. I mean, stays ready. It seems like all the time. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, I don't either.
But it's going to be interesting. I mean, I think Phil's going to come in real hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Much like Jay Cutler did.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when Jay Cutler came back after losing, I mean,
he was crazy.
He was on a
that
tear.
stomp pose.
He was on a tear. I mean, he went out there after it.
Oh yeah.
I can see Phil Heath doing the same thing, and it's going to be interesting because, like I said, the last pictures I've seen of Brandon, he's on.
Right.
I mean, he's on point. And he's continuing to come on stronger. I haven't seen anything about Rolly where he's at with anything.
Yeah, he just got to control his midsection. That's it.
Yeah,
because he has the most muscle of anybody on the stage.
He could afford to slim down a little bit to control that midsection a little bit more and still have stacks of muscle. Big Ramy, I don't think he's doing anything right now, is he?
Nah, he looks lean. I saw a picture of him. He actually looks a little like down about 10 pounds. It looks like
that does serve him better though.
Yeah, he looks good.
A lot of these guys started chasing way too much mass and just getting ridiculous with it, in my opinion.
So I like how you get away from the question.
But I'm kind of down. I'm kind of tossing it up between Brandon and Phil, unless somebody just comes in and just blisters everybody.
I don't think so. Not in a pandemic.
Nah.
Ain't nobody that hungry, I don't think. That motivated.
I think it's going to come down to Brandon and Phil. Because I mean, Phil's probably going to come in hungry. He may come in and take it back.
He should. I mean, he's the best bodybuilder.
He's got ridiculous muscle bellies.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've never seen nothing like it.
Yeah.
Never seen nothing like
it. I mean, he's ridiculous. If he comes in, he can control his midsection, which, I mean, hopefully he's seen what's happening. He's trimmed it back down.
Right.
Instead of chasing that mass like he was for a while.
Yeah.
And it'd probably serve him better.
Yo, yeah. And I think he'll be fine. He said you're going to see a healed Phil Heath, so... So yeah, one more question. Man.
I mean, I like to see Brandon do it. I mean, he's kind of a hometown guy, yo.
Yeah, Nashville, right?
Yeah,
Murfreesboro.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's NPC Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
That's what we've competed.
He just
in.
got to get his legs up. He has to. He cannot stand beside Flexitron or Phil Heath with those legs, man. Mm-hmm. You just can't do it. That's why he was always getting beat before.
Well, his legs have come a long way, but he can still add a little more.
Well, you got to think about it. When he was standing beside Bonac was just overdeveloped.
Yeah.
So his legs look so ridiculous is why they went for. But you got to think Flexitron and Phil Heath, they're going to be proportioned. They're not going to be crazy. Oh, yeah. So you standing beside them, you're going to have them, that outer head flaring. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be interesting to see what happens.
So, man, what do you think about all this pandemic stuff, wearing masks in the gym and wearing masks and all that, man? Because I'm just curious
I'm not a fan of it.
Okay.
I mean, it's a challenge. Right now, one gym I'm going to, you got to wear it in when you walk in the door, into the locker room. Until you get onto your machine, you can take it off while you're on your machine. or whatever you're training. While you're training, you can take it off if it's cardio or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you got to put it back on to go to your next workstation to work out. I'll be glad to see when it's done.
Yeah, me too.
It's made a challenge. And actually, the last prep I did, I was actually prepping for Battle of Rivers, which was going to be June 8th.
Okay.
And then they canceled that, so I rolled on to the state show, which was July 25th, which extended my prep another 7 weeks. So I'd already started the prep, so I ended up like a 25-week prep.
Gosh.
Oh man, it drug on, and then you're in the gym training with the mask on, and you throw all that on top of it.
Yeah.
And then Alan Sizemore, he was a promoter of the state show.
Okay.
And he did an excellent job of putting that together and dealing with the health department down there in Chattanooga, because he actually moved it from Nashville to the convention center in Chattanooga.
Oh, okay.
He moved into a 40,000 square foot venue, so he could spread everybody out.
Yeah.
And he worked with the health department down there and stuff, went over his protocol.
Yeah.
And I mean, we had to wear a mask when you showed up. They're shooting your temperature.
Wow.
If you had a fever, you're out.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's nerve wracking after working 25 weeks to get it all dialed in,
Yeah.
and then it's like, man, don't.
No. Yeah. I'm just hot because I've been in.
So I mean, it's just like, I mean, you don't want to have a fever or anything, or pop a temperature high enough for them to say, hey, you may have COVID. You got to go.
Wow.
So we went through that. Supposed to wear a mask backstage. They had a table set up where as soon as you're going to go on stage, you take the mask off. You didn't have to wear it out posing. Everybody in the audience had to wear a mask and stuff. But yeah. Wow. But I mean, as a promoter, it's probably the hardest show he's ever worked on.
Oh yeah.
To make happen, and I mean, as an athlete in it, I was real thankful that he did and put forth that effort.
Right.
Because, I mean, it would have sucked. Have a show get canceled after all that prep.
Yeah. I heard that's what Flex Lewis was saying. He said he can't think about them canceling the show. Yeah. He just got to go. And
yeah. Oh, he's got to be focused.
Yeah, he said if you're thinking about that.
Although his competition got canceled this year, the Flex Classic. Yeah. But, I mean, the Knox Classic got canceled. The Flex did. Battle of Rivers. A lot of shows have been canceled.
Right.
Fortunately, like I said, Alan worked hard, and they're also going to do the Night of Champions in the same building.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure they'll have the same protocol to make sure it flies.
Nice.
So, besides that, those two shows, they have a women's fit show over in Nashville.
Okay.
That'll be the only 3 shows in Tennessee this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're not going to do the Knox. They're not going to do the Knox then.
No, Knox was canceled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. So I ain't got to not do it.
That's why you didn't do it this year, right?
Yeah, I never do it. Yeah. I always say I'm going to do it. I never do it. So.
2022. We'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it together.
We'll do it.
We'll do it together. Well, man.
Let's dial it in right now.
Man, not right now. Yeah. Give me. I need like a.
Put it on the calendar.
I need like 21 day head start.
Yeah.
To get my mind right.
Put it on the calendar.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'll do it.
We'll put it on the calendar. I'll
do it.
So.
Hey, so I don't wanna keep you all night, man. But I do want you to drop some jewels on the people, man. You've been into wrestling. You've owned your own business. You've started bodybuilding. You've raised, 3 girls?
3 daughters.
3 daughters.
Yes.
You've been all over the globe, man. Leave us with some jewels, man. Tell us about not living with regrets, man. Talk to us about that.
I'm a very blessed man that got to do the things I've done. And a lot of it is not living with regrets and going out and just doing what you want to do. Go after it. Got to be humble, keep it in check. I mean, I was fortunate that I had my pro wrestling, but I did keep my family life as well.
Okay.
Very good, close relationship with all 3 of my daughters to this day. Not many guys in pro wrestling can say that as far as their family, because it's taxing on the family.
Yeah, because you're on the road. And
so yeah. I mean, I came up in an odd time. A little bit before I came into it, it was more, the guys were on the road like 300 days a year. And when I got into it, it was a little bit of that, but it was also making the transition into the cable. And then when the cable started kicking in, I mean, it started changing it. Where we weren't on the road.
What year was
road
this?
Probably mid-90s when this started kicking in as far as the cable stuff really started kicking up.
Yeah.
I was working for WCW back then.
Oh, okay. So Sting, you ever do anything with Sting?
I met him. That's it.
Okay.
So, but I mean, like I said, I've met a lot of the guys. Played cards with Steve Austin when he was stunning Steve Austin.
Oh,
not Stone Cold.
Yeah. I remember stunning Steve Austin. I didn't like stunning
WC.
Steve Austin, but yeah, I remember.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of fun. Fun to be around and stuff. Cutting up. And actually, I was there the day he walked out on WCW.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Tell me about that. What was that like?
They put up a whiteboard that has all of our matches for the TV taping. And I don't know if you remember the Renegade.
Yeah.
It was kind of a Ultimate Warrior wannabe. Hogan found a guy in the gym. It's like, okay, you're going to be Ultimate Warrior again. Yeah, we're gonna revive this. Okay, we're going to have him work stunning Steve Austin, and Steve's going to put him over. And the guy didn't know jack. So Steve looked up at that board. He stood up, walked down the hall, used the payphone. That's when we still had payphones. I mean, that's how long ago it was. But he walked down the hall, used the payphone, turned around, walked back, grabbed his bag, and went out the back door. A little bit later, they're hollering, Steve Austin, where's Steve at? He's got to get ready for the match. Like, he just went out the back door a little bit ago. But he walked out. And then a couple months later, he showed up on WWE as Stone Cold.
Wow.
What a move for him, huh?
Yeah, it's genius.
Instead of going and doing a job for this guy, wannabe Ultimate Warrior. Yeah.
Wow. Talk about making right decisions.
Yeah.
Or just going with your gut.
Yeah. I mean, he made the right move. Yeah. That's a big one too.
Yeah, because you just don't know.
Yeah. And Triple H, they made a similar move. He was there at WCW.
Yeah.
Blue Bloods.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then one day we're checking at the Ramada Inn where we stayed. We're doing TV taping there at Center Stage in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And he was there, and it's like, "You're not working?" I said, "Nope. I'm heading to WWE. Vince McMahon has some ideas for me." Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, don't be afraid to chase it. Go after it. Man. I mean, it's crazy stuff. Man. And then I met this kid Dwayne backstage.
Okay.
I was on a show with Rocky Johnson. Remember him?
Yeah.
He brought his son Dwayne to the show.
Wow.
His son Dwayne was getting ready to start wrestling. Talking to all the guys in the back, saying, asking questions and stuff.
Yeah.
How did you get into this? What do you think about it? Just one question after another.
Yeah.
And this was after he had gone and played a little college or Canadian football.
Uh-huh.
That didn't work out that well and stuff, and trying to figure out what he's going to do. So, The Rock.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Asking all of us, as he would call us now, jabronis.
Yeah.
But asking all of us, about how we got into it. I mean, just asking one question after another. But such a great guy.
Man, it's crazy, man. You say that because sometimes you just got to take your ego out of it, man. We just talked about that.
But I mean, I was excited to be on that show because it's Rocky Johnson. I watched him when I was growing up. I mean, I'm going to be on a show with Rocky Johnson, and I got there and got to meet his son, Dwayne. So
wow.
That was long before he was The Rock.
Right.
Man, look, he hadn't turned off now though.
Oh man,
yeah. And talk about somebody that goes after it.
Yeah.
Everything in life, he's going after.
Yeah. He picks a target and shoots at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's the whole purpose of this podcast, man. I know I say that a lot on every episode, but looking at where I started, man, from episode 1, not knowing nothing about podcasts except listening to them and watching them, and just figuring out, man, like just going in, putting it out, trying to get better as I go. And now, I feel like we doing good. So, man, that's the whole purpose of the podcast, man, just to talk to really dope people, man, that chase what they want to do, man. Just do it.
Yeah, and don't ever stop.
No.
And definitely don't let age be a deterrent.
Oh, man. And I deal with that, because I'm getting older.
Oh, man, you ain't old. Like I said, I want to be doing this 20 years from now.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to still be training hard, getting up and doing it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man, tell them where they can find you at, man, if they were looking for Dave Donaldson.
I'm not a huge social media person. I mean,
Okay.
I do have a Facebook out there. Actually, it's David Donaldson.
David Donaldson on Facebook.
Yeah, that's my actual given name.
Okay.
Everybody calls me Dave, or
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of people call me worse than that.
Yeah, no, right.
Yeah.
I've called you that on leg day a couple times.
You didn't even hold back either. You let it fly. Yeah. But I was calling myself the same thing.
Yeah,
though.
man. Yeah, it was interesting.
It was vicious stuff.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. And then I got an Instagram, but I haven't started posting stuff on there. It's Papa Yoked.
Yeah.
And,
Papa Yoked.
Well, my grandkids call me Papa.
Okay.
And then
And you're yoked, so yeah.
well,
I get it.
especially at the Gold, so everybody's referring to me as the yoked old dude.
Yeah. I'm with you.
It's like, well, I guess most guys my age aren't exactly yoked.
Yeah, nah,
so
not at all.
So yeah, it's Papa Yoked on Instagram, but maybe someday I'll get better about the social media stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. We gonna do a workout video. One of these, I'm gonna make sure that happens.
Okay.
We're gonna do it. It's gonna be leg day.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take them on the journey of what you take me through when we do legs, and that way it give you some clips and stuff.
Yeah, we do it at Armor.
Yeah, we'll come to you, man. We'll come to you and we'll make it happen.
Armor, we got a belt squat, so we're not putting that big heavy bar compressing our back. Just wrap it right around your waist so you get even more intense with it.
Yeah, that's coming soon.
Get nasty.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for sure. We're gonna do it for sure. But on that note, this is the hashtag iAMWHOiAM podcast. This is episode 50, man. 50. We made it.
Congratulations, brother.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
man.
honored
Thank
to
you
be
for
here.
coming on, man. Thank you for coming on. And, man, I hope this motivates somebody, man. Hope this motivates somebody because at episode 13, I wanted to quit. At episode 3, I did quit and came back. Episode 4 to now, I have been consistent and did not quit, man. So do not quit. It's never too late.
You're the comeback kid.
Already. And on that note, as always, like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back. G.